Coach Kelly mentioned today that Todd Light runs the best. You guys are the best 7-on-7s he's ever been around in his career, and he credited Coach Light for the way he attacks it. What is Todd Light's approach to that?
Well, he brings a lot of energy to it. He's very detail oriented, and his ability to see what happens to all 4 DBs on the field at one time, or 5 if there's a nickel in. He'll tell you did this or you did this or you did this all at the same time, and he has such high standards of all of us, which I think is huge, because there is a lot of depth and a lot of guys are pushing and pushing and pushing. So I think that's called everyone up to a higher standard, and he definitely brings a lot of energy to 7-on-7 and expects the best out of him. He sits way back then, he's watching.
Yeah,
so,
to catch you off guard a little when he sees all 5 things going on at the same time, and you're.
It kind of just validates all the things he accomplished himself and how he can understand. Oh, well, maybe he didn't see your reroute here, but the receiver's running up the field, so it could have been this or whatever it may be.
That's right.
And he's very hands-on, and he wants the best for all of us, and I think everyone feels that. And so it makes everyone want to work harder.
And you're playing with a couple young guys in Crawford and Coleman and Ashton White, and then you're going against young group of receivers. From the outside looking in, they seem so competitive.
Right.
Is that the kind of one way to describe those guys?
It's probably the most competitive class we've had across the board. They come in, they're all hungry, they all want, whether if it's 1 rep they get, they're going to go 1,000 miles an hour. If it's 10 reps they get, they're going to go 1,000 miles an hour. So, and that's been awesome to see and be a part of.
Thanks, Matthias.
Matthias, there's a lot of people that kind of told me that last year maybe the defense was a little too complex under Van Gorder. There was just so much to take in. Has it changed at all this year? Is everybody a little more comfortable in year 2, or has the scheme changed at all?
No, I think everyone's just more comfortable. More than anything, anytime you have a complete change, new system, new terms, it's going to take a little while to get acclimated to all of it. So, obviously there's some growing pains in the first year with anything that's new, but I think building on that, everyone has a really, really good understanding of it moving forward.
So Coach Kelly mentioned in his press conference that one of the things he wanted to work on this offseason in terms of the defense was communication from the back end, and and that was something that was a focus on the offseason. How do you practice that in the offseason, and not just like in spring ball, but how is that something that is that just in meeting rooms when you guys are working together, like in the summer, like playing 7-on? Is that the kind of thing like where you just echoing?
Well, in those environments, there's no coaches to tell you to communicate more, and it's player driven. So you have to be more vocal in getting the calls and communicating the call, because it's coming from a player from the sideline. So I'm building a line of communication with this guy and that guy and this guy and that guy. Each and every day, and making sure everyone's on the same page, even when no one's watching. And by that I mean the coaches aren't watching, but